that's a little forward. Oh, look at the pins.
Got no regrets, I'm on the run, chasing the check, dropping the top, riding the vet, feeling myself, what you expect, you know I'm with it. No better feeling, cause I could've quit, but I didn't. 007 when I'm on a mission, moving it up to a better position.
What's going on, YouTube world? We are back, part 2 of this. Now we have the pin up versus pin down. So the same ball, two different layouts. So one is pin down, but let me get the layout. It's not my normal layout. So this one's 70 by 4 5/8 and 75. Those are the two angles on the outside. So 70 by 4 5/8 by 75. So that moves the pin, bigger angles down below the fingers. And that's, again, way more important is the numbers, because these numbers will look different for you because our paps are not the same. But yeah, so I threw it like one shot just to see, and I used to throw a lot of pin down, especially all my asymmetric stuff typically look like this. Like pin almost under, again, my middle finger, and it just gave me the best blend of both worlds. Like, it wasn't great at jumping super left, but given the pattern, bro, like it could. So if you watched the first video, you saw the pin up one. So we're gonna start, throw a shot or two with the pin down one. So I'm gonna start again on 23. When I tell you, it looks good. Reminds me why I used to like this layout so much on all other bowling balls. So I'm gonna jump to 25 off that last shot. I caught it a little extra. Oh yeah, I gave it a little too much sauce. A little too much on that one. All right, so it still bites as you saw in the last previous shot, but now just gonna try to, again, give her some room, because the pin up one hooked. The pin down one still hooks too. Oh, that's a little forward. Oh, look at the pins. This is doing stupid stuff. Sorry, I'm just having fun. Flare rings are a little bit tighter. They're not as spread out as the pin up one. Let's try one more. Go. Don't slow down. Don't slow down. It's a cohesion bowling ball. I slowed down a little bit. That's probably, yeah, that's 14.7 at the monitor, right? So still a little bit faster off my hand, but it hooks. Like, some people say pin down actually hooks more down lane. Possibly because it's storing more energy, where the pin up ones are trying to flare more and quicker. Yep. So you can't throw it to one. I do remember that. So far, the pin down one is more in the back. Pin up one is, all right. So I'm gonna stay in the same spot. It's on 27. Inside. So one key that I want to see is which one continues a little bit more, right? Like, theoretically, sometimes you think pin up will always handle more volume, because typically it transitions faster. So it wants to respond and hook earlier, which is like counterintuitive. But again, with wider flare rings, right, this is going to create more traction, where the pin down one should not. It should, again, just get out of lane and kind of roll a little bit more. Throw it to one, you did. Switching back to the pin down one, try to throw it almost as steep and see, do we see any major differences? Oh, that's way out there. I definitely threw it pretty steep, but that had no chance. That was almost taken out of 10 pin. I think it did take out 10 pin. When I tell you that ball hooks, like both hook, I do feel a tidge more comfortable with the pin down one. I feel like I get a little more forgiveness. Pick up. So that ball, the pin up one, definitely is seeing it faster, like earlier. So like it's picking up and then it's changing directions, where the pin down one is like pushing just a little bit. So if I was going to choose to start with one, I probably would start with the pin down one, control, you know, that friction spot, and then transition into the stronger one, especially if you're on the lane with other people and they're pushing the wheel down in different spots. You're gonna later in a league set or a tournament set, you're gonna need something stronger to blend it. And this is definitely stronger. Stronger. Oh yeah, this is doing it. Doing it. Go back to the pin down. Same spots. So didn't get off my hand as cleanly, and it still left me amakeable. Personally, I prefer that, and I am getting a little more predictable motion, I feel, out of the pin down one, where this one, the pin up one, definitely seeming a little more erratic. Yeah, I'm not saying one is right or wrong. I'm just telling you my particular opinion of the ball. I definitely like both, but I said pin down is the way I'm going, and they are definitely different. Still do a handful of comparisons so you can see on the next video with some other, you know, other brands competition. Another one with the pin down one. Up, see it? Bang! Ball looks amazing. Just my opinion. Again, the pin down one is definitely coming. Like, that's in the bag. It's telling you the truth. So, question. Which one do you prefer? What do you typically have in your bag? Do you have a lot of pin up stuff? A lot of pin down stuff? Stuff closer to your pad? What's your favorite, man? That's what I want to know. Gotta throw one more pin down, because again, we going to town. I'm gonna jump a little further to the right because I've been throwing it, you know, pretty far. I've been standing pretty far to the left the entirety of this video. Oh! I can throw it a little bit faster, just a wee bit. Let's try one more time. Hook a lot. I launched it down there, but if I was trying to score, I wouldn't be trying to play over there anyway. If I was really trying to play to the right like that, I'll pick up my Rattler new personally, or a blue hammer or something. But yeah, you saw with the pin down, pin up. Again, just so you guys can see it again, pin down, that's what this looks like. Mass bias is somewhere over here. Pin up one, that's what you get. Boop, boop, boop. All right. Hope you guys enjoy. Get to Bowlersmart.com, pick you up one, and then everything else, man. If you're local to South Florida, get over to Bowls Edge Pro Shop. They got you covered. And I'm Charles Hutchinson, and we're out.
Ain't never gonna change. I paid the price for the money and fame, but no matter what, I ain't never gonna change. Counting it up, forming the plan, ain't buying no chain till I buy.